So, today, it is extremely obvious that we are all here to give a speech presenting ourselves so you can kind of get to learn more about me. Now, believe it or not, I wrote 3 different speeches for this, starting almost a week ago, and even up until today, having nearly a panic attack about thinking about what I want to do. And similarly, I don't really know what there is to talk about me. If you ever grew up with me as a kid, a friend, family, or even just saw me in the street, if you saw all the different pictures of me as a child, you would think it was 3 completely different people. So I hate to do this in the middle of the speech. These are my IDs. You can pass them around if you just want to see how it's changed. I promise you it's funnier than it seems. So when I was younger, it kind of led me to my pursuit of philosophy because I had no real clue or idea to figure out who I am. And I remember being like 4 or 5 years old, and I'd always go up to my mom and I'd be like, "Why, mama?" And even though my dad was sort of similar, I'd go, "How come?" on absolutely everything. And it worked fairly well for some time until around when I got to high school. And then, for whatever reason, I walked into my parents' house. "Hey, Mom, hey, Dad. I just wanted to come talk to you about a new class I want to take." And they're like, yeah. All right, what class do you want? And I looked at them and I said philosophy. And to my surprise, they asked me why. And then I had to really sit and think about it. It was because I had no clue how to figure out who Blaze really is. Like, it's a cool name, I think. Like in my first and last name, it's Blaze Becker. It's 12 letters, 5 vowels, 7 consonants. But it really doesn't fully encompass who I am as a person. As I went further down in my life, it became really hard to figure out why I was so unhappy with sports, athletics, school, pretty much everything that I enjoyed doing. So I had to turn to the only thing that I knew how to do. I had to sit with myself and say, why am I so unhappy? To make a long story longer, it's a bunch of stuff about hockey that I would not be able to explain in the 5 minutes that I have here. Darn teacher, just kidding. But it really helped me see that a lot of my insecurity as a person just came from me never having the opportunity to be able to fully explain myself. So you remember before I said I don't really know who I am? For the longest time, I didn't even really know what clothes I like to wear. And now it's very apparent that I'm me. I don't think you'll ever meet another one of me. And I took a lot of solace in that and just being able to know me more. This has so far been my favorite year of my entire life, purely just for the fact that it gave me, the college experience at least, it gave me a bunch of opportunities to figure out who I am and what I like. So I can tell you now that my favorite genre of music is Icelandic indie. Don't ask. If you want to know more about it, I'm the expert. Even with the clothes that I wear, it's kind of more tropical. But I've worn a good variety. I mean, there's some days I come in with hoodies, shirts. It's usually dress clothes. And to make a long story longer, because I'm pretty sure I'm getting a little bit close on the time, I don't really know who I am, what I want to do, what interests or passions in my life that are here to guide me. And kindly and respectfully, there is no chance in hell I'd be able to explain to you who I am in the course of 5 minutes. So if you do want to get to know me better, you come talk to me after class.